measure natin or isang criteria na tinitingnan natin or indicator para makapamili tayo kung saang project o natin i-invest yung ating capital is using the simple rate of return. So dito, hindi niya kinoconsider yung cash flow mo kung kailan may madaming cash na papasok, kailan madaming cash na palabas. Kaya hindi niya consider yung timing na to. Kundi nilalamp na kaagad yon into focuses only on yung annual incremental net operating income. So ito yung annual incremental net operating income is yung revenues or sales nyo per year less the expenses nyo per year. So that's your annual operating income divided by initial investment. So yung simple rate of return, this is your ROI, return on investment. Kapag may salvage value, binabawas siya dito. So usually, mas mahabang formula nito is annual incremental net operating income less salvage value. Pag wala kang salvage value, less zero, so ang matitira na lang is annual incremental net operating income divided by initial investment. Okay, so let's cite an example. This one. Management of the Daily Grind wants to install an espresso bar in its restaurant. Ang i-invest niya for the espresso bar is 140,000. Ang kanyang incremental revenues or revenues na mag-generate niya ay 100,000 and incremental expenses ay 65,000 including differentiation. So sa simple rate of return, since hindi niya kinoconsider yung kailan palabas yung pera mo or kailan malaki ang palabas ang pera, kailan malaki ang papasok na pera, yung cash inflow. Okay? Okay? Ang nangyayari is hindi niya nako-consider yung liquidity na meron kang laging available, sapat na available na cash to pay for your day-to-day expenses. Yun yung hindi mo ma-measure sa simple rate of return and investment. Okay, so ang mangyayari is ima-minus niya lang to 100,000 divided by 65 100,000 minus 65,000 divided by 140,000. Yun na yan. So yung kanina yung annual incremental net operating income is 100,000 minus 65,000. Since wala tayong salvage value, so 100,000 minus 65,000 minus 0 salvage value divided by 140,000 na initial investment, that will be your ROI. Okay? So, yung ROI nyo would be, okay? Okay, so ang ROI nyo would be 25%. So, ito yung ROI na to, simple rate of return. Ito yung usual na ginagamit nyo na indicator sa inyong practicum, sa magiging practicum mo. So usually sa practicum, hindi tayo gumagamit ng net present value or internal rate of return. Pero dapat yun ang ginagamit natin. But sa practicum niya, ang ginagamit ay yung simple rate of return, or that's your rate return on investment. Okay? Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin ng 25%? Sa bawat piso na ininvest mo, okay, ang babalik sa iyo ay 0.25 pesos. Okay? 0.25 pesos. .25 ibig sabihin 25 0.25 of a peso. 0.25 peso. Okay, now we have the, so ang problema ng inyong payback period Okay, so tatandaan nyo to, lalabas sa exam. At saka yung inyong simple rate of return, which is your ROI, is that ini-ignore niya yung time value of money. Ibig sabihin ng ini-ignore yung time value, ina-assume niya lagi na ang value ng piso mo ngayon is the same 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 4 years from now, and so on. When in fact, in reality, hindi. Sa pagdaan ng panahon, yung nabibili ng pera mo ngayon, o ang value niya ngayon, ay mas malaki kaysa sa value niya 1 year from now, 2 years from now, and so on. Ibig sabihin nun, habang yung future money na matatanggap mo ay mas malayo sa ngayon, mas mababa ang value niya if we today if we bring that future value in the present period. Another is a shortcoming simple rate of return, since hindi mo tinitingnan yung kailan ka mas magastos, anong buwan, kailan madaming ka, sales ka. So, kahit mataas ang ROI mo, may time na kinukulang ka ng cash, because ang problema ng ROI is hindi mo natitingnan yung kailan yung cash flow mismo, kailan yung mga buwan na madami kang gastos na puro palabas ang pera, kailan yung mga buwan na malaki yung papasok na pera. So that's why pag agricultural businesses, mas magandang gamitin yung NPV or IRR, because kinoconsider yung time value of money, at the same time yung timing ng pagpasok ng pera, na makikita mo na may sapat ka lagi na cash available to pay your obligations within 1 year, anong mautang, pagkahat ng pagkakatautang yung within 1 year, or to pay for your daily expenses, since kailangan mo lagi ng cash for your daily expenses. At yun yung mahirap sa agricultural businesses, na matagal bago ka magkaroon ng sales kasi puro palabas ang pera. Like example, piggery, okay, medyo matagal bago ka makabenta. Okay? Okay, so yung mga yun ang inyong pagkukulang o kakulangan pag gumamit tayo ng simple rate of return o what we call return on investment. Kaya lang ang problema minsan, mas madali kasing naiintindihan ng tao yung paggamit ng ROI, kasi nakikita na kaagad ilang porsyento ang babalik sa bawat piso na ininvest ko. At hindi niya na nako-consider yung nababypass na niya yung investment opportunities mo na ma-earn mo from a positive net present value. Okay? Since minsan yung inyong managers is wala siyang, hindi niya nako-consider na yung value ng piso niya in the future is mas lower kaysa sa value ngayon. So, okay? So, ang sinasabi lang dito is dapat ang mindset mo is kung nagpautang ka, okay, mas gusto mo na bayaran ka kaagad-agad. Bakit? Para ma-invest mo ulit yung pera mo. Kasi kung matagal, sobrang tagal bago kayo mabayaran, sayang yung oportunidad na magagamit mo yung pera mo or ma-invest mo siya into interest earning investment. So, nawawala yung opportunity na yun if the payment of yung pinautang mo is mas matagal. That's why you would want to receive your money now than at a later period. Okay? Dahil sa time value of money na bababa ang value ng piso mo sa pagdaan ng panahon, or mas palayo ka sa today or year zero, mas mababa ang value nito. Today, yung mga values na mas malayo from year zero or today. Okay? Okay, so okay? And then afterward, meron kang post-audit ng inyong investment projects, kung saan kaya nga siya tinawag na post-audit. Okay? Is after ma-complete yung project, so yung after na word is yung post. I-audit mo siya kung yung sinasabi mo last time na maaabot niya na net present value or IRR ay na-achieve mo talaga. Okay, kaya sa nagkakaroon ng post-audit. So yung exam nyo ay hanggang dito. Okay.